سلام يا أستاذ، كيف حالك؟
الحمد لله، كيف حالك أنت؟
أنا بخير والحمد لله.
ما شاء الله، أنا مسرور بلقائك في الدرس مرة أخرى.
أنا مسرور أيضًا بلقائك.
ما شاء الله، هل تريد أن تدرس اليوم إن شاء الله؟
نعم. يوم is it just you and me today?
لا أعرف، ما رأيت من
آآ
يريد أن يدرس اليوم. عبد الله من كينيا هو ينضم إن شاء الله، سوف ينضم إلينا.
إن شاء الله.
ما شاء الله. هل شاهدت بعض الفيديوهات عن النحو والصرف
نعم.
والسفر؟
آآ شاهدت شاهدت جميع الدروس السابقة.
إمم.
آمم يعني استمتعت بمشاهدة الدروس. ما شاء الله، نعم. تعلمت كثيرًا.
ما شاء الله. هل يوجد عندك سؤال؟ أي سؤال؟
آآ لا. آمم أعتقد أنني فهمت آآ آمم كل شيء.
ما شاء الله. هل
يعني سوف
هل
سوف
حفظت المفردات؟ إمم.
عفوًا، عفوًا.
هل حفظت بعض المفردات؟ أتعرف ما معنى
مف
مفردات؟
مفردات.
حافظ، هل حفظت؟ هل حفظت؟
أريد
مثلًا المفردات،
vocabulary. نعم.
مثلًا جواز
حفظت.
السفر.
نعم، نعم.
ما
حفظت
شاء الله.
آمم كلّهن وكلّها.
كلها نعم، كلها.
كلّها.
الحمد
كلّها.
لله. إذًا هيا نتحدث إن شاء الله قليلًا عن السفر. يا محمد، هل سافرت إلى أي بلد في العالم؟
نعم. آآ عندما كنت صغيرًا آمم سافرت دائمًا إلى أستراليا.
أستراليا؟
يعني نعم، نعم. أختي وأختي الكبيرة آآ
إمم.
تسكن في أستراليا. نعم.
ما
آآ
شاء الله. هل هي
نعم،
متزوجة؟
نعم. هي متزوجة.
ما شاء الله. هل لديها أولاد؟
نعم. لديها آمم 4 أولاد.
نعم، 4
نعم.
أولاد. صحيح، ما شاء الله. هل قابلت زوجها من قبل؟ قابلت قابلت
قابلت.
قابلت زوجها.
نعم، نعم. آمم قاب قا قابلته آمم عندما
عندما
عندما آآ سافرت إلى أستراليا.
ما شاء الله. متى سافرت آخر مرة؟
آآ سافرت إمم كل رحلة لا، 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 كل الصيف. رحلة الصيف أو صيفية.
عطلة؟
like
عطلة
آآ
الصيف؟ فصل
صيفية I
الصيف؟
think summer vacation.
You can say عطلة، عطلة،
عُطلة.
عطلة الصيف.
إمم.
نعم، عطلة
سافرت
الصيف.
سافرت كل 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 عطلة الصيف. نعم.
إمم. كل عطلة الصيف.
نعم.
ما شاء الله، ما شاء الله. ولكن هل أستراليا هل هو بلد أم قارة؟
هو أعتقد أنها آمم قارة.
how do you say كيف أكتب أستراليا بالعربية؟
ألف ضمة.
كذلك.
نعم. سين.
أستراليا.
أستراليا. نعم.
أستراليا؟
yeah.
نعم. هل هل أستراليا بلد أم قارة؟
أعتقد أنها آمم بلد، بلد.
أنا لست متأكد، أعتقد أنها قارة، أليس كذلك؟
في رأيي آآ
كم قارة في العالم؟
إمم I don't
هذا
know. لا أعرف.
جغرافيا. اسأل ابنك. في العالم من الممكن هو أعتقد 6،
6.
6 قارات. نعم، هيا
إمم
نسأل الذكاء الاصطناعي. أعتقد
آآ
6: أمريكا
و
الشمالية
نعم.
والجنوب
نعم.
وأستراليا وأفريقيا وآسيا
نعم.
وأنتاركتيكا من الممكن. كم قارة
أوافق. نعم،
في
أوافق
العالم؟
على هذا. نعم، أوافق على
لكن لست قويًا في جغرافيا،
إمم.
أنا ضعيف جدًا.
أنا أيضًا، أنا ضعيف
آسيا،
جدًا.
أفريقيا، أوروبا، نسيت
أوروبا.
أوروبا، أمريكا الشمالية والجنوبية وأستراليا، وما معنى هذه الكلمة؟ نعم،
القرار القارة
آآ
قطبية.
القطبية الجنوبية. نعم. أو أن أنتا أنتاركتيكا. أنتاركتيكا.
تكتيكا.
نعم، آسيا وأفريقيا وأوروبا وأمريكا الشمالية وأمريكا الجنوبية و أستراليا
نعم. نعم.
وأنتاركتيكا. نعم.
ما شاء الله، تعلمت شيئًا جديدًا اليوم.
نعم. إذًا هل أنت سافرت إلى أي قارة إلا أمريكا الشمالية
وإلى أستراليا.
أستراليا؟
نعم. أيضًا سافرت إلى بلدي نيوزيلند. يعني
نعم. لكن أين نجد نيوزيلاند؟ في أي قارة؟ هل نيوزيلاند موجود على القارة؟
لا. آمم،
لا، لست
لا.
متأكدًا. هيا نسأل الذكاء الاصطناعي. is New Zealand on a continent؟ أعتقد من الممكن هو موجود على قارة أستراليا، أليس
ن
كذلك؟
نعم، نيوزيلند هي تحت بلد أستراليا.
نعم، نعم صحيح.
آه شيخ ChatGPT أكد
نعم.
أنها continent قارة؟
بالعربية، قارة، نعم.
قارة، قارة.
نيوزيلند بالعربية. هل يمكنك أن تترجم؟ هل تعرف ما معنى تترجم؟
translate
نعم،
بالعربية
نعم.
نيوزيلند. جديد.
أنا لست أنا لست
جديد زيلاند.
متأكدًا كيف نقول نيوزيلندا، نيوزيلندا. نعم.
نيوزيلندا.
هذا سهل، هذا سهل.
نعم، نعم، ما شاء الله.
ما شاء الله. وكيف سافرت إذًا؟ كيف سافرت إلى نيوزيلند
آه
وأستراليا؟ إلى قارة أستراليا. هل سافرت إلى أي قارة أخرى؟ هل سافرت إلى أفريقيا أو أوروبا
لا،
أو أمريكا الجنوبية أو
ليس
أنتاركتيكا؟
بعد، ليس بعد.
هل تريد أن تسافر إلى أنتاركتيكا؟
لا، لا. في أنتار أنتاركتيكا.
نعم.
آآ
لا
بلد
نجد شيئًا في هذا البلد، أليس كذلك؟ وفي هذه القارة
في هذه القارة.
لا
آآ
نجد شيئًا. مع
لأ، نعم،
من نتحدث؟
نعم،
لكن سؤال لك يا محمد،
نعم.
أين تقع؟ هل تعرف ما معنى تقع؟
لا أعرف هذا
تقع
الفعل.
like
fall.
مثلًا لا، 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 أين تقع؟ نعم، أين تقع المملكة السعود الأم أملم المملكة العربية السعودية؟ المملكة العربية السعودية في أي قارة؟ هل تعرف؟
في قارة، نعم، في قارة آسيا.
نعم صحيح، لكن هل تعرف أي بلد أخرى أو أي بلد آخر في
في
آسيا؟
آسيا، نعم.
نعم،
بريطانيا، نعم.
لا،
لا.
بريطانيا تقع في أوروبا،
نعم.
لكن
آمم،
ليس بريطانيا لا يريد أن يكون في أوروبا.
نعم. آه أنا متشوِّش.
أنا
مشوِّش. أنا مشوِّش.
مشوّش،
آمم، مشوَّش. أنا مشوِّش.
مشوّش.
أظن أن في آسيا الصين، الصين، البلد الصين.
نعم، ماذا أيضًا؟ اليابان؟
إمم،
هل
اليابان.
اليابان في قارة آسيا؟
جابان، صحيح؟
نعم، نعم.
نعم، اليابان في قارة آسيا.
إمم. وماذا عن الهند؟
آمم،
الهند.
نعم، نعم.
هل الهند يقع يقع هل الهند
إمم، الهند آآ،
يقع
يقع.
نعم في
نعم،
آسيا؟
الهند يقع في آسيا، نعم.
ما شاء الله. أعتقد أن هذا صحيح إن شاء الله، لكن لست قويًا في جغرافيا،
إمم.
لكن عليك أن تعرف آآ أن أننا نجد 6 قارات في العالم، عليك أن تتذكر ذلك، عليك أن
أت
تتذكر ذلك.
نعم أتذكر
لو
آآ
سألت ابنك لو سألتك سألت نعم، لو سألك
لو
ابنك
سألك
سألك
if I
لو
asked my son
لا، لا، لأ، سألك سأل هو سألك،
oh
فهمت؟
if he asked سألك
لو
نعم.
سألك: يا أبي كم قارة في العالم؟ يا عبد الله السلام عليكم،
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله.
هل أنت تعرف كم قارة في العالم؟ مثلًا
آه
1، 2، 3
4.
كم ما أسماؤهم إذًا؟ ما أسماؤها؟
نعم.
آه أفريقيا،
بلا
يوروب، آسيا،
إفريقيا، أوروبا،
آسيا،
آسيا.
آم، أمريكا.
كل
لا أدري.
أمريكا؟
لا أدري.
ما شاء الله، كلنا درسنا في المدرسة وتخرّجنا، نعم، تخرّجنا، لا، تخرّجنا، معنى تخرّجنا، نعم، كلنا جميعًا تخرّجنا من المدرسة، أليس كذلك؟
بلى.
لكن كلنا جميعًا نسيت كم قارة في العالم، هل هذا شيء جيد أم لا؟ يا محمد كم قارة في العالم؟ وماذا
في
يسمى؟
في العالم
ماذا
6 قارة
سِتّ، سِتّ
ست 6 قارة
yes
أسماه
لكن
يسمى
ما جمع قارة؟ قارات، في العالم
قارات
6 قارات، نعم.
في العالم 6 قارات
يا عبد الله
آسيا
نعم، أوكي، تفضل
لا،
يا
لا، لا،
محمد.
عبد الله
يا عبد الله، هل يمكنك
آسيا
أن تقرأ لو سمحت؟ تقرأ، اقرأ لو سمحت.
آه آسيا، أفريقيا، أوروبا، أمريكا الشمالية، أمريكا
جنوبية،
الجنوبية، آه
أستراليا،
أستراليا.
أنتاركتيكا. نعم، صحيح،
أنتاركتيكا.
نعم، فهمت؟
No, how much is that?
فهمنا
6.
نعم،
نعم.
تتكوّن، ما معنى تتكوّن؟ نعم، تتكوّن العالم من 6 قارات،
إمم.
فهمتما؟
نعم فهمنا.
فهمت.
إذًا علينا وعليكما أن تتذكرا ذلك جيدًا إن شاء الله. صحيح؟
صحيح.
أوكي، أنا أريدكما الآن أن نتحدث أو أن تقرأا هذا إن شاء الله، هذا الحوار لو سمحت. لكن let's change it, yeah? Let's change it. What should we say? Okay, I know what to say. I want you to say كيف نقول to cook something?
طبخ طبخت، هل طبخت
Yes.
شيئًا اليوم؟
طبخت. Okay, I have a question. So this is actually a question I want to check myself. What is the translation of شيئًا or شيء?
Something.
What do you think, Muhammad?
Like anything or
Okay, I
thing?
think that شيء, we're going to check this now, inshallah. I think شيء is a thing. Yeah?
Yeah.
Not something. شيء. كذلك. شيء, a thing. And then what is things?
أشياء.
Yes, أشياء. Okay, so that's things, yeah? What about something? كيف نقول something? Okay, I think we say something. I've not actually looked this up, but I'm just gonna check it now. But I'm fairly certain from listening that you say, for example, شيء ما, or if you say, for example, شخص ما,
Mm. Someone.
شخص, yeah, it's like somebody.
Mm.
شخص is like a person. شخص ما, like someone. Okay, let's ask الذكاء الاصطناعي. By the way, Abdullah, you can say Salaam alaikum. I didn't let you say Salaam alaikum to our brother Muhammad.
Assalamu alaikum, brother.
وعليك السلام يا حبيبي. I missed you the most, Abdullah.
It's too bad.
MashaAllah. Okay. ما الفرق بين شيء وأشياء وشيء ما? I'm pretty sure this is how you say like something or some person. Or like قرأت كتابا ما. I read some
Mm.
book. قرأت
Mm.
كتابا, I read a book. قرأت كتابا ما. يا الذكاء الاصطناعي. Okay, so a thing, yeah? I saw, so this is things and this is something. Yeah?
Okay.
So if you
Okay.
want to say something, then you say, so then let's just so for I'm gonna give you, so let's say شخص, شخص ما, and then we'll say كتاب ما. So this would be like a different, you know how like we've used ma to like either say what or to negate something. This is like a completely different ma that we're using, where we put it at the end of a like a sentence,
Uh,
you know, to say like, oh, قرأت كتابا ما, I bought, oh, sorry, I read some book. Does that make sense?
yeah.
So basically, some person, شخص ما, some book. Okay. So then, how do we say like I read? How could you say? What? There's two ways of there's like the word some. So how do you say I like I read some of the books?
قرأت بعض كتب.
Yeah. So this is a different like I just want to point this out. So قرأت, I read, yeah, and then you have this. You remember this word بعض? Yeah, Abdullah. So بعض is like some. So you say بعض الكتب. Yeah.
No.
So and then let's see what's the difference if I said قرأت And then instead of saying بعض الكتب, you say مثلا كتبا ما. What's the difference here? I actually don't know. What is the... Do you guys have any idea? I've never asked this question.
قرأت بعض الكتب. I read some of the
Oh no, I
books.
said بضع. Do you know what بضع means, by the way, Muhammad?
A few.
Yes. So I put it in wrong. بعض.
I would
Question.
I would
Go on.
I would think like قرأت كتبا ما would be like there's like no إضافة, right? إضافة, like, so it would be like I
Mhm.
read some books instead of some of the books, I guess. I guess
Yeah,
that would be the difference.
but this, so I guess if we took, so like, let's take this off,
Yeah.
like so, and then we'll ask
قرأت.
it.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see. Okay, so some of the books. Okay, so I read some of the books. That's right. كتبا ما. I read some books. Okay. I want to see if there's any difference in translation. This is, I think this is something we'll have to ask, inshallah. Like Ustad Mahir or... MashaAllah, this brother joined yesterday. From Algeria, if I remember correctly. And he offered to
Brother
help.
Brother Ahmed,
Yeah,
when we had
mashallah.
a conversation. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
saw
think
the
his connection was like cutting off, so it was a bit difficult, but
yeah.
so inshallah we can also ask him. Okay, so what is it? I read some books. قرأت بعض كتب. I read some books. قرأت كتبا ما. I read some books, meaning a few books. Implication: the books are completely unimportant to identify. No sense of selection from a known or even imagined set. So some of a group. Some books, just basically as vague as possible. So it seems like, yeah, this is basically being like almost like intentionally vague when you say, like, if you say تحدثت مع شخص من المسجد, like I spoke to a person from the masjid. I think شخص ما, it just seems to be like a bit more, it's kind of like emphasizing just some random guy, basically. That's how, but we'll have to check that, inshallah.
Like just a stranger, not a specific person.
Yeah. Anyway, so that all that back to say, هل طبخت شيئا? So that's basically, did you cook a thing instead of something? If we're gonna be, we probably would translate it later as something anyway, but something is like شيئا ما. We put it in there just for fun.
I have a
Okay.
question. You wouldn't put it in there?
I don't see why you can't say that. We just didn't, as in like you, it's not for your, it's not weird in Arabic for you to say like هل أكلت شيئا اليوم. But in English we wouldn't, we would say did you eat something? Does that make sense? So probably the best way, even if you just said shay'an and you didn't have shay'an ma, you would translate it still as have you eaten something today, or have you cooked something today. You wouldn't translate it as have you eaten a thing today. Does that make sense? Because that, like, nobody says that in English. So you have to think about like, so let's just leave it in there for fun to help us remember it, yeah? But again, like if you were to translate this, then we'll just translate it as have you eaten something today? Do we agree?
No.
Not because it's technically literally that's the translation. The literal translation is have you eaten a thing today, but nobody says that in English, so we won't translate it like that. Agreed? Okay, طبخت شيئا ما. We'll just put ما just for fun. اليوم. أما أنا فإنني طبخت. Did you watch the lesson on this? Is this okay for you, Muhammad? All this like in amma and all that kind of stuff. You're alright with that, right?
نعم فهمت كل شيء.
ما شاء الله. فلم يطبخ. فلم يطبخ شيئا ما. قلت له إما تطبخ.
إمم.
شيئا وإما لا تطبخ شيئا. I want to say, okay, I don't think that shay'an ma sounds like right and like you're just gonna constantly say shay'an ma. But I'm just gonna
Yeah.
put it in there, just like I think shay'an is what you would say. We'll just put it in there to help us remember it, okay? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Muhammad, you can start, please.
هل طبخت شيئًا ما can I say ما اليوم؟
Melion. Yeah, I guess.
Okay. هل طبخت شيئًا ما اليوم؟
It sounds weird, right? Let's make it like this. I'm not 100% sure,
Okay.
but that
هل
sounds better.
طبخت اليوم شيئًا ما؟ Sounds a bit better, yeah.
I've only ever heard this being at the end of a sentence. So I'm
إمم.
not, this is like, okay, I just checked this now, so I'm not sure. We'll have to ask and clarify about the use of this. But this sounds to me better. Okay. Okay.
نعم لقد طبخت اليوم شيئا ما.
أما أنا فإنني طبخت اليوم شيئًا ما، وأما ابني فلم يطبخ شيئًا ما اليوم.
I'm going to leave it like that. And just so we can remember to ask. تفضل.
فقلت له: "إما تطبخ شيئًا ما، وإما لا تطبخ شيئًا ما، الاختيار لك."
Yes. الاختيار.
الك الاختيار لك.
Yeah. Instead of saying الاختيار, you
إمم.
like you can't put sukun on the lam in this word.
Okay.
الاختيار. Okay. يا عبد الله.
I'll go read it.
اقرأ لو سمحت. Yes.
هل طبخت شيئا هل طبخت اليوم شيئا ما.
هل تقصد طبخت؟
Say it again or repeat.
هل تقصد
Wait, how do you say that in
طبخت؟
Arabic? Wait,
تقصد
how do you know? How do you say repeat? Can you please repeat?
هل
هل
يمكنك
يمكن
أن تعيد
Yeah, you can.
الجملة؟
Or you can say أعد لو سمحت.
أعد.
If you wanted like just to keep it super quick. So هل
إمم.
يمكنك أن تعيد is like please, you know, are you able to repeat لو سمحت, right? But if you just say
إمم.
أعد لو سمحت, that's like the
Please.
fastest, probably the fastest way. Like repeat, please.
آه.
Or you can. I've heard also people say مرة أخرى, as in like they're just like مرة أخرى,
إمم.
like so. Yeah.
مرةً أخرى لو سمحت.
Yeah, so basically you hear the person but you need to like it's not a full sentence. Like you're
Yeah.
basically saying like هل يمكنك أن تقول هذه الجملة مرة أخرى or something like you're saying like are you please can you repeat this or please can you say this sentence مرة أخرى. So you want to like basically the way I've heard it being used is you need to like raise your voice at the end. You know how you say like oh مرة أخرى, or like you basically need to like use your tone of your voice to like make a question.
Okay.
So yeah, you say أعد لو سمحت.
أعِد لو سمحت.
No, Abdullah has to say أعد.
Oh.
He's asking you to repeat your question.
Oh, I have to ask him to repeat.
Yeah, because that's what you're trying to say, right? He said something. He said هل تقصد طبخت.
ما فهمتم وهي مثال.
ما معنى هل تقصد؟ أقصد.
slower? What do you mean?
No. Do you mean? So مثلا هل تقصد؟ أنت قلت هل طبخت شيئا ما اليوم؟ طبخت، أنا طبخت،
نعم.
ولكن قال هل تقصد طبخت؟ طبخت.
did I say طبقته? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
نعم نعم.
طبخت. هل do you mean brackets you cooked؟ نعم. استمر لو سمحت.
هل طبقت شيئا هل طبقت اليوم شيئا ما؟
نعم.
I'm
لقد
coming back here.
طبخت. نعم. نعم، لقد طبخت اليوم شيئا ما. And then
أما
all
أنا
this is you.
ها؟
All of this, the rest is all you. أما أنا.
أما أنا فإنني طبقت اليوم شيئا ما، وأما ابني فلم يطبق شيئا ما اليوم. فقلت له إما طبقوا شيئا ما وإما لا طبقوا شيئا ما.
تطبخ.
أطبقوا شيئا
You said like
ما
طبخ, I think you said. Sorry, I have a friend.
لا تطبقوا ولا
تطبخ.
yeah, I remember now. تطبقوا شيئا.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna make you guys need to make, I'm gonna leave this here, but I want to say, okay, I'm gonna put it in English here. So مثلا, do you cook well? Yes. Yes, I do cook well.
Mhm.
Okay. Or let's just not have this, like we'll just remove this from this sentence now, yeah? So
Okay.
basically it's just gonna be like, do you cook well? And then you're just gonna reply with, as for me, like, does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
As for me, yes, I do cook well. But as for my wife, she certainly does not cook well. You guys are gonna get in trouble now. Okay. Okay. Okay, the word is here, right? Okay, let's try. Yeah, Muhammad, you can ask the question.
Okay. يا عبد الله، هل هل طبخت هل طبخت جيدا؟
Did you cook well?
Oh, present tense. Sorry. هل تطبخ جيدا؟
آه، أما أنا نعم طبقت جيدا.
Say it again, say it
آه،
again, say it again. أما أنا.
أما أنا طبقت جيدا
That's past tense. You want to make this this word present
وأطبق
tense.
جيدا.
أطبو. You see, keep saying ba. Yeah.
أطبق
So
جيدا.
لا.
ولكن آم، لا أعرف.
ولكن you have to, as for my wife. كيف تقول? Okay, you can make it sister if you want to.
No, I don't even know how to say it. I swear, I don't know, my mind's blank.
Think, okay, you've got the
Okay.
sentence here. Look at this. Look at this.
Yeah.
Oh,
You said
وأما
amma ana, and then when you say amma, don't forget you have to put the fa, yeah? So you're gonna say amma ana, basically a comma, yeah?
فأطبخ
Yes.
شيئا
فأطبخ no. فأطبخ جيدا.
نعم
But as for my
طيب
wife,
وأما زوجتي um, هي
okay,
certainly
how do you negate this? Okay,
هي
forget about
لا
certainly. Forget about certainly. We'll leave that for now. How do you say she does not cook well?
لا تطبخ
Yes. لا
شيئا جيدا
تطبخ. لا تطبخ.
لا تطبخ جيدا
Yes. Okay. Did you say the fa though? أما زوجتي فهي. Yes? That's what
نعم
everyone is forgetting this, yeah? So this is the whole point of the rule. Like you have to say أما زوجتي and then you start your whatever you're gonna say. Okay, your turn. So you ask the question now, Abdullah, please.
هل 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 تطبخ جيدا؟
نعم. أطبخ جيدا جدا.
No, you start with this.
um,
Because okay, the reason why I took that bit out is because it doesn't have
yeah.
to be you can basically start your reply with this. You know, before
I
we had
see.
like you asked him and then he answered, and then you then like started replying basically by just saying, as for me. But if someone asks you like,
Mm,
oh, you study in university, you don't
yeah.
have to say, yes, I study in university. And then this amma is only on his reply. If they said,
Yeah.
if someone asks you, do you study in university? You can literally just say, well, as for me, yes, I do. But as for my brother, no, he doesn't. So you can
I see.
immediately begin your conversation with basically, you know,
No.
yeah, you can be like, oh, were you born in England? Or, yeah, as for me, I was. But as for my parents, they weren't. You know, like you can basically just
Mm,
reply and begin. You can basically just start basically your reply with that.
okay.
Okay.
نعم. أما أنا فأطبخ جيدا، لكن أما زوجتي فهي لقد لا تطبخ جيدا.
Okay. As far as I know, laqad is for past tense.
Oh, okay.
So
So
we need to use the other
certainly,
way of emphasizing.
لكن أما زوجتي فهي لا تطبخ جيدا.
You need to put
What is
certainly in the sentence.
what is certainly in past tense?
You definitely no present tense.
Oh,
Okay, you
present.
can use certainly. You can use this in the past tense as well. I'm just saying laqad. I've only ever heard it used we can check that now, but I've only have it used as a past tense. Laqad. لقد أرسلنا موسى بآياتنا, for example, right? We sent. I've not heard it used in the present tense, لقد. But the other way, the way
So
I'm expecting you to do it, can be used present, past, future.
so so can I say إنها?
Yeah.
So أما زوجتي فهي إنها لا
No, no, I would say فإنها.
فإنها.
Yeah. So
Okay.
لكن أما
فإنها لا.
زوجتي فإنها.
Okay. أما زوجتي فإنها لا تطبخ جيدا.
Yes. Okay. Does that make sense to you guys?
Yes.
So هل تطبخ جيدا؟ أما, I know you can just start with أما. You don't have to like say yes I do and then person number one then goes in for أما. Like he starts saying for أما. You can just be like, oh, Or for example, do you and your wife cook well? Would probably be a better question, right?
Yeah.
Right? That would probably make more sense to like help you guys and your wife. Now we would make now you can just immediately reply with this. Yes? Because you're basically
No.
you wouldn't say like you wouldn't say this well maybe you could, but you would probably if you both cook well, then you'd probably just reply نعم نطبخ جيدا. Yes, we cook well. Right? But
Yeah.
if I mean you probably wouldn't say as for me, I cook well, and as for my wife, she cooks well. You could maybe say that, but you probably wouldn't say that. You'd probably like, yeah, we you'd probably just say we do, right? But if you
Yeah.
want to say one person does and one person doesn't, then it would make sense to use أما in this case. So do you and your wife هل أنت وزوجتك
Good.
تطبخان جيدا? For example, and you say أما أنا نعم أطبخ جيدا جدا لكن أما زوجتي فإنها لا تطبخ جيدا. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Should we try to make a sentence with إما?
نعم نعم.
What should we use? Okay.
Uh,
So I said to her, okay, I'm gonna make it come. So I don't know how to, we'll have to figure out how to say this. So I said to her, مثلا. Oh, I had yeah. Let's make this, and then I had a comment on something. So I said to her, either learn to cook, either learn to
Send me
cook well, or don't learn to cook well, or leave. No, don't or don't learn to cook well.
Okay, I need to
Okay.
get this right so I can say
I
it to
will
my wife.
still love you. Okay, let's make it politically correct here. Let's just say I will love you.
Nah, I like to or leave. Come on, man.
You don't
Okay,
have a wife yet. What do
you can choose your you can choose the answer if you want. Okay, Abdullah, you have to make that one. Okay. Just quick one. I think by the way, like you know your comment yesterday, Brother Muhammad here.
Yes.
I think here this would have speech like quotation marks. You can
Oh yeah,
say
because yeah.
yeah, إما يمكنك أن تقول speech marks.
لم يأكل. Yeah.
Yeah, وإما يمكنك أن تقول, and then you say like you know like basically yeah. ما
With the
أكل. You put
quotation
that one in
marks. Yeah.
yeah. I think that would be like that. Yeah, Abdullah من كينيا. كيف حالك؟
وأنت؟
Alhamdulillah. We're doing marriage lessons now. This is how you're gonna keep your wife. Not what Abdullah in Toronto wants to say. Okay. We're gonna go straight into it. Yeah, Abdullah in Kenya, you're gonna have to just join basically, yeah. We're making our own sentences. We're emphasizing. So you're saying basically, as for this, then this, and as for that, then that, and we're using emphasis. And then we're saying we're also using im, as in like either or. Okay. So do you want to give it a try first, yeah, Abdullah in Kenya?
Sorry,
This is
sorry
your
to interrupt. I
yeah.
can't hear you well. I think my audio might have a problem. It's
Oh,
breaking
okay.
off on my end.
Okay, do you want to just listen for now? Okay. Okay, he's gonna come back. Okay. Yeah, Muhammad, I'll let you go first.
Bismillah.
Oh, I will always love you. Let's make it.
Okay. Am I reading from the very beginning, or
Yeah.
do you and your wife cook well from there, or
Yeah. So Abdullah's gonna ask this question, and then this is your
okay.
entire answer here. Yeah.
Okay.
هل
تفضل أخي.
أنت وزوجك
زوجك.
so
لا 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 لا.
زوجة. How do you say it? زوجك. I don't know how to say it.
زوجتك.
So
زوجة.
زوجun means like زوجك means your husband.
Oh, forgive me. Oh,
So you have زوجun. Oops. زوجun, that's a husband, yeah. And then if you put زوجة, that's a wife, right? Or like spouse. So that's when you say زوجتي. But if a woman is gonna say زوجي, yeah.
okay.
So زوجة, just try to remember زوجة is wife, because you don't want to be like, you know,
Yeah.
هل زوجك تطبخ جيدا.
هل
You might
أنت
offend somebody.
هل أنت وزوجتك أطبقوا جيدا؟
Okay, we need to say, how do you say you two cook? So this is not on our list of like,
نطبقوا.
what do you think? So نطبخ is we cook, yeah? How do you say you two cook?
تطبخاني.
Yes. Okay, so we've not been over this. Like something missing from that our whole thing that we've done so far is basically we really need to like go over this both past and present, and I only wanted to cover huwa, hiya, anta, anti, ana, nahnu, and then maybe like 3 or more people, really. So we've not been over this, but basically if you say tatbukhu, this is like you cook, you like anta, you cook or you're cooking, or what's the other option, Abdullah? Tatbukhu.
نطبقوا.
No, like this word, it has 2 potential meanings.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is? So
You
tatbukhu is
cook.
anta, yeah,
No.
anta. And also there's another meaning, it could be this. Do you
It.
remember?
No, he.
Well, I guess it could be it, but he is yatbukhu, okay? Tatbukhu could also mean here.
Oh, he or she.
No, not he or she.
You or
You as in anta or here. Like
you.
these two that I don't ask me why. Like of all they added so many pronouns, right? There's like 14 ways of saying stuff, but these two are the same. So basically you've got to just remember based on the context. Or a lot of the time, if you're talking about, like, for example, when I'm talking with my friend, if he's talking about him, like I'm talking to him and he's talking about his mom, and then I want to ask, like, did you eat today? You know, and I said, okay, no, like, that's not because I'll be past tense, that would change it. If I say, like, do you like that? You know, هل تحب ذلك? But he just was talking about his mom, he might think that I'm saying, does your mom like that? Because it might come across as here. Does that make sense? So in that case, you'd have to say like هل أنت تحب ذلك, or هل هي تحب ذلك. Like you'd want to specify by actually using the pronoun. Okay. Anyway, we're trying to say you too. Okay. So what you do here is you're going to put an alif, a fatha, and then an alif, and then a nun with a kasra. Okay. If you're talking about plural, like 3 or more, you say tatbukhuna. So this would be like this. Okay, have you got any questions on it? You don't have to remember that, but we barely ever use it right now. So it's tatbukhani. What happens if we put an before it? Anybody?
You drop the noon.
Yes. So if this ever becomes mansub, we drop the nun. Anyway, so this is antuma. You two, tatbukhani. So that's the question. هل أنتما مثلا هل أنت وزوجتك تطبخان جيدا. Okay. Have you seen this antuma before? Abdullah bin Toronto.
no.
Okay. So this is antuma, yeah? Okay, cool. Okay, now you can answer your question, please.
Okay. أما أنا فأطبخ جيدا، لكن أما زوجتي فإنها لا تطبخ جيدا. آه، فقلت لها: إما تعلمي لي لتطبخ جيدا، وإما لا تعلمي لتطبخ جيدا، آم، آه، سوف أحبك دائما.
Mashallah. Okay, this is difficult, yeah? This is
Yeah.
super difficult because okay, what are we saying here? Okay, so تعلم يتعلم. That's the past tense. تعلم تعلم. That's to learn, yeah? So it's يتعلم. Okay, so if I want to say anta, Abdullah, how would I say anta? So this is huwa, yeah? Huwa يتعلم. He learns or he's learning. If I say anta, do you know how to say it?
تتعلم.
تتعلم, yeah. تتعلم. So this is anta, yeah? What if I'm talking to auntie Muhammad?
تتعلمي
We're
تتعلمين.
not تتعلمين, yeah.
نعم.
Let's delete this. Okay, so أنتِ تتعلمين. Again, we've not learned this like we've not come across this yet because we barely ever talk about anti. So really, we need to start at some point, like either pretending that we're, like take the role of the woman. So when you're having a conversation, you can actually change it. Or yeah, I was thinking if I start teaching my daughter, she's starting to learn with me. So I thought maybe I can bring her into class and then you can practice. Like she's only nearly 12. If she can get up to speed with you guys, then maybe you can ask her because this we need a way of practicing how you would address a woman. Yeah. So أنت تتعلم, أنت تتعلمين. Okay.
Oh,
So let's
I
say
see what I did
go.
wrong. I see what I did wrong. I
Okay.
understand now, yeah. I should have said لتطبخي.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's
لتطبخي
say okay. Let's
جيدًا.
not make a command. Let's just say either you will learn to cook
إمم.
or you will not. So instead of making a command, let's just keep it like simple. Make this. Okay, so how do you think we should say it?
فقلت لها: إما آآ س ستعل سوف تتعلمين
Yeah, or you can
ل
say ستتعلمين.
سوف تتعلمين ل لتطبخي.
لتطبخي. Okay, Abdullah, here we normally say تطبخين if we're talking to auntie. If we're talking to a woman, yeah, you will say أنت تطبخ, أنت تطبخين. Okay? If we make, how we said, for example, if we put an in the sentence, then for example, it would be tatbucha. Do you remember that? For example, okay, let me show you. Hopefully, you remember. Look here. تريد. ماذا تريد أن? It's normally تشتري. Okay. But after an, it becomes mansub. The verb becomes mansub. And it becomes an tashtariya. And you
Yeah,
say,
man.
ana uridu an tashtariya. So the verb can become mansub. That makes sense?
Oh yeah.
When we're speaking, we've not gone over this before, but when we're speaking to a woman, this already has a fatha, right? So does this one. So tatbukhina already has a fatha. So what we have to do is when it becomes mansub, you just delete the noon, like that. So if it comes after an, so how do you say, like, for example, hal anti? Let's say hal anti tuhib, anta tuhibbu, like anta tuhibbu. Okay, anti tuhibbina. Does that make sense to you so far, or no?
Oh yeah.
So you're saying hal anti tuhibbina an? It would normally be tatbukhina. It would normally be like this. But because we have an, it makes the verb mansub. And when this feminine anti verb becomes mansub in the present tense, we delete the noon. Like this. Does that make sense to you or not?
Yeah, it kind of does. Just gonna have
Kind
to
of, like, we've not gone over it, so we have to go over, like, I'm going to make some lessons. I've made some lessons for you guys where we get like huwa yuridu an yafhama, or huwa yuridu an yadrusa liyafhama li'annahu lam yafham. So like we'll go through like these different ideas soon, inshallah. Okay, so why did we say this? Imma satata'allamina, because we're talking to our wife in this conversation. Li tatbukhi. Why is it li tatbukhi? Because we put the lam there, and the lam makes the verb mansub. So it was tatbukhina, but when we put this, it becomes li tatbukhi.
tatbuqi, is that a like, certain type of verb?
What do you
It's
mean?
a regular verb. So all verbs, if you put a lam before it, it's gonna
They
turn
become
like that?
mansub. They become mansub.
Okay.
So as we're saying here, where was this conversation that we just went on? Let me put my daughter down 1 sec. I'm going to type this. Hopefully she won't do anything too dangerous. Okay, you say ana uridu an adhaba. So why is it adhaba?
Because of the
Because it's mansub now. So this is marfu'. Uridu an adhaba ila al-madrasa. Sorry to sidetrack your sentence, ya Muhammad, but you've got time to think
No, it's
about
okay.
it. أنا أريد أن أذهب إلى المدرسة لأدرس. So I want to. So the lam is normally like in order to. That's normally how the lam is. So I want to. We use an here. Like I want to go to the school in order to, or to study. So this lam makes it mansub as well. Okay. Okay. How do you say anti? And then we'll go back to it. Based on, instead of u, it just says ina.
So anti
Yes.
turidina
Yep. Turidina.
and
And
tadhaba
no, it's this tadha. It's normally
tadhhabina
tadhabina. It's normally tadhabina. But
and
after an, it
tadhhabini
becomes mansub.
or tadhhabi
And tadhabi, with the including the ya. Ila al-madrasati li.
adrusina or adrus.
No, لتدرسين is correct, but there's a lam there. So normally it would be تدرسين, yeah?
So لتدرس.
No, it's the same concept as this. You need the ya there. You need the kasra and the ya.
لتدرسي.
Look, all you're going to do is just delete the noon. The noon goes and it stays like this.
لتدرسي. نعم.
Okay? We need to practice this for sure.
Mm.
Okay, but it was tadrusina, and tadrusina becomes tadrusi if it's mansub. So you just delete the noon. That's what you do. So you just need to remember. All you need to know is like hal and so anti. A second, these have gone wrong. Anti turidina. Why are we saying turidina? Because we're talking to a single female person. Could be your mom, your sister, whatever. Yeah, your wife. Anti turidina. You say anta turidu, but anti turidina. An tadhhabi. It's normally tadhhabina because it's mansub after an, it becomes tadhhabi. Ila al madrasati. It's normally tadrusina, but because of the lam, it becomes tadrusi. We're on the same page now.
نعم.
نعم.
Okay. Okay, yeah, Muhammad, let's go back.
All right.
So I think this would probably be an in this case, yeah? Because the lam is normally used like as in order to. It's almost like likay. Like imma tata'allamina an tatbukhi.
Okay. And
Okay.
okay.
So either you will learn to cook well. We need the word well.
Okay. So إما ستعلمين أن تطبخي
There's two
جيدا.
tas, yeah? There's two tas.
ستتعلمين أن تطبخي جيدا.
Yes.
وإما لا تتكلمين.
Don't speak.
Oh, sorry.
So how do we say? How
وإما
do we negate? How do we say like negate in the future tense?
لا.
No.
So no.
Yeah, Abdullah.
Oh, like لم.
Lan with a noon, yeah.
لن. نعم. And then it will become مجزوم.
Wa
نعم.
imma lan. No. So if it's lan, it becomes mansub. If it's
منصوب.
lam, it makes it past tense, becomes majzum, yeah. So, but it's now mansub, yeah. So now we need to take tata'allamina. We don't need the scene because the lan is negation future tense. So we're not going to put a scene. And then we need to make this mansub.
Yes. Okay. وإما لن تتعلمي.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. تتعلمي.
Yes.
Oh, man. Okay.
And
وإما لن تتعلمي أن تطبخي جيدا.
and tatbukhi. So this one is mansub. Why? Because of this. It makes it mansub, yeah. And now this next word is mansub because of an.
An.
Are we all on the same page, yeah?
No.
Okay, cool.
It's a tough one.
Okay. I will always love you.
Oh, yes. سوف أحبك دائما.
سوف أحبك دائما. I wonder in this sentence, would it just be better? Like knowing being married. If we said sofa, does that imply only future tense? You know, you have to think about these things, right? Maybe we should
Yeah.
just say, because uhibbuki can also mean future tense, right? So maybe we should just
Yeah.
say uhibbuki da'iman. As in, like, I will always love you, but it's like also present tense, meaning right now as I speak. You know what I mean? You have to like think about these things. You take your notes, brothers. Okay, be
إما
careful.
أحبك دائما وإما
Yeah, maybe we should make a different thing where we just talk about like how to speak to the opposite. You have to
Yeah.
like, you know, think about your words carefully. No, I'm only joking. I'm only joking. Okay, are we all on the same page with this?
نعم.
نعم.
Okay. Yeah, Abdullah in Kenya, can you read it for us?
نعم.
So it's two. This is the question and this is the answer. Yeah, just read it and translate it, please.
أنتما تطبخ
We're gonna say hal,
تطبخ
right?
أوكي. هل أنتما تطبخان إم
جيدا, yeah.
جيد. هل أنتما تطبخان جيدا إما ستتعلم
No, we need
ستتعلمين
this. Hold on. We need this sentence
أما
first, yeah.
أوكي.
So this should be imma as well. This here should be imma, right? Okay, we need this. Do you know how to say this?
أما أنا
Yes.
نعم أطبخ جيدا.
You're missing something. Before you say atbukhu, you have to think, what do we do when we say amma?
أوكي. فأطبخ
Yeah.
جيدا.
Yes. Continue.
لكن أما زوجتي
Yeah. Don't forget the rule
هي
with amma. Well,
أوكي فهي
فهي.
فهي لا تطبخي جيدا.
No, لا تطبخي, no.
لا تطبخين.
So that's ina is when we're speaking to who?
You.
Yeah, we're speaking to the woman, but right now it's third person. We're saying here, not anti. Agreed?
Okay.
So how do we say here?
لا تطبخي.
No, here and anta are exactly the same. Okay? That's so you have to just try and remember that. Whenever we're talking about here and we're talking about anta, look at this list here, yeah? So this is anta here, turidu. And here, turidu. Okay, huwa is yuridu. Anti is turidina. Ana uridu. Nahnu nuridu. Okay, but anta and here are the same.
Okay.
So this is how you say it, tatbukhu. So لكن أما زوجتي فهي لا تطبخ
تطبخ جيدا.
جيدا. Okay? So I said to her, how do you say that? That's not in there.
فقلت لها
فقلت, yes, لها.
إما ستتعلمين أن تطبخي جيدا وإما لن تتعلمي أن تطبخي جيدا. أحبك دائما.
أحب.
أحبك.
Yes.
أحبك
أحبك, yeah.
دائما.
Okay, can you translate all of it, please?
Uh,
So, like, forget
do
about
the two
this.
of you
Yeah.
cook well?
Yes.
As for me, yes, I do cook. I do cook well.
Yes.
But as for my wife, she does not cook well. So I said to her, either you will learn to cook well,
Yes.
or you will not learn,
Yes.
or you will not learn to cook well. I will always love you.
MashaAllah. Ahsan.
MashaAllah. There you go. We're doing some husband training now, inshallah. We're gonna
Inshallah.
change the group to like how to find a wife in Arabic, inshallah. Muhammad's
So
gonna give us some
memorize this
training.
line very well. You know,
La, I'm not
I
sure
annoy
about
my
this
wife
one.
every day, but I've been married 13 years, so that says a lot.
MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Ahsantuma. Ahsantum. Okay, I'm gonna have to finish now. If that's okay with you, brothers.
Okay.
Although I do have some questions to ask you, right?
Mhm.
We're supposed to go over this video this month. We've not really
Yeah.
had time. We went over like we didn't even start the video, and then we got sidetracked on saying like
Yeah.
the whole Asma ul Ishara, which
Mhm.
we do need to go over. So I'm building this for you guys. At some point, we need to do a grammar lesson on like,
Mm.
you know, هذا هذاني هذه هؤلاء. I built like a thing where you're gonna basically put
Mhm.
you know, Shamsun, where you're gonna say هذا شمس هذاني شمس, you're gonna do this kind of stuff.
Yes.
Then we have ذلك, and then we also have this one الذي اللذان التي اللتان الذين اللاتي. So we need to go over all this. That's how we got sidetracked. That's why I built that, because we watched this for like a minute and then we didn't know
Mhm.
allati, I think, right?
Mhm.
So I don't know what you brothers want to do in the
Mhm.
lessons. Like should we try and add more lessons and go through this? I think we should finish this before the end of the month. But
Mhm.
considering how long it took us last time to
Mhm.
finish a half an hour video, it was quite a lot.
Mhm.
So should we do it in the lessons instead of playing the games, for example, instead of going on Roblox?
Yeah. I think
Or should we
Mm,
make more lessons? What do you think?
I say
Abdullah in
we
Kenya, you
incorporate it.
Muhammad, you go first, yeah?
Yeah, I think we can incorporate it in our lessons, our main lessons.
Well, as a replacement for the Roblox stuff at the moment.
Yes. For the moment,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, Abdullah in Kenya, what's your vote?
نفس الشيء.
Yeah, Abdullah in Toronto.
I agree.
Okay. Are you guys happy with this amount of lessons, or do you want to add more lessons in the week? And also, I don't know if you saw the lesson, you watched it yesterday, in terms of like we went through some stuff in the Quran, right? Where we talked about like you know, Na'at Man'ut and all this kind of stuff.
Mm.
Are you guys interested in that? Is that something that you guys would like to go through as well? Should we add that as like one lesson in the week, for example? We'll just do 1 hour. We'll add like going through the Quran, but like the grammatical breakdown, the Arab, and then another lesson where we can go through the stories of the prophets, which we've not done yet. I don't know, like it's really up to you. Like I'm trying to estimate how hungry are you guys. Like, you know, there's only so much people can do, right? So
Mhm.
what do you think? We'll start with Muhammad and then Abdullah in Kenya and Abdullah in Toronto.
In regards to the Quran, like, as in like searching for mubtada, khabar, and idafa and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
we like the way we did it yesterday. Like I don't know if you saw
Uh-huh.
this, but it was like al-alamin and then it's mudaf ilayhi majroor, alamatu jarrihi al-ya.
Mm.
You know, like this kind of stuff. We don't have to
Yeah.
we don't have to break it down. It's just interesting to even just read it and give you
Yeah.
good like an understanding. Okay, what are these words when they say alamatu jarrihi? What does that mean? I think it's really interesting.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
was
I
thinking we
like
could
it.
add it as another lesson.
Yeah. Sure.
And then what about the stories of the prophets? Also something beneficial. So that would be basically another 2 hours in the week that we would add on 2 separate days.
Mm. We're doing like the same concept, like searching for the
Well, this would be reading and
Iraq one.
translating. This is
Oh, okay.
basically
Okay.
reading and translating. And then we can do a bit of like, okay, why does this have a fatha and what have you? But
Okay.
this is basically to help you gain some knowledge of the stories in the Quran in Arabic. So we basically go through this قبل أيام كثيرة كثيرة جدا كان في قرية رجل مشهور جدا كان اسم هذا الرجل آزر, and you go through like, does anyone know أصنام? وكان آزر يبيع الأصنام وكان في
Yes.
هذه القرية بيت كبير جدا. So we basically go through and you translate this stuff, and then this is stuff from the Quran and stories from the Quran. So this is like helping you specifically build the vocab that you need in order to understand the Quran.
Okay.
You know, especially like وكان يعرف, this is Ibrahim, yeah, عليه السلام. وكان إبراهيم يعرف أن الأصنام حجارة, and Ibrahim knew that the idols were stones. وكان يعرف أن الأصنام لا تتكلم ولا تسمع, and he knew that the idols do not speak and do not hear. And then like especially this you'll find in the Quran, yeah. وكان يعرف أن الأصنام لا تضر ولا تنفع. Anyone know what these two verbs mean?
No.
Go on.
Harm you or benefit you.
Yes. So these things, and then you know, all this kind of stuff is stories from the Quran, and then it has in it like the, like if you listen to some, you'll have like أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم, you know, like when they actually said stuff in the Quran, it will actually be here. قالوا أأنت فعلت هذا بآلهتنا يا إبراهيم كذلك, you know. قال بل فعله كبيرهم هذا فاسألوهم إن كانوا ينطقون. So then this is easy to understand. We just need to study it, go through it, and then it's super beneficial. But again, it's just more studying to do in the week, isn't it? So it's up to you guys if you think that's like, obviously it's beneficial, but then like, you know, what's the balance? What do you think, Muhammad? Do you think we should add this? And I want to ask each of you. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I don't know. I'm thinking it might be like a bit overload. Like, I'm not sure. I mean, I definitely want to do the Quran. But for the stories, I mean, yeah, we can incorporate it. That's fine. But it's like, you know, like,
Okay. So just only answer for yourself. Don't think about anybody else. Yeah, just only answer for yourself.
yeah,
So what's your vote? Are you saying yes on adding the i'rab from the Quran, and maybe
yeah.
not on the stories, or yes on both? Obviously, then we need to find a
I
time
mean,
that
are we
suits
gonna?
people as well, right? It's gonna be
Yeah, yeah. You think we can do like a lesson that incorporates both, or you want to do like separate lesson of the Quran, i'rab of the Quran, and then a separate lesson for the stories?
I mean, we could do the stories and do the i'rab.
Yeah.
Or we could just leave
Okay.
the i'rab. The only reason I mentioned the i'rab is because I came across the app yesterday and it makes it very easy to go to the i'rab. And the
Yeah.
second thing is
Okay.
that you know, brother Yunus was asking, could we have a lesson where we go through like some Quran verses and like break down what they mean and all that.
Mhm.
So it's just because someone asked as well.
Yeah.
So potentially we could just add one lesson where we go through the stories and then we go through the i'rab in terms of like, okay, why does this have a kasra? Why does this have a fatha? We can go through that and just have one new lesson. And the good thing about these lessons is it's not practical speaking lessons, right? So you can always just watch the
Yeah.
recording. If you can't make the lesson, you just watch the recording.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so
Okay.
yeah, I agree. I agree with both. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
Alhamdulillah.
Abdullah min Kenya, ma ra'yuk? Okay, so I guess the options now that we've discussed it, right? Either add
Mhm.
one for the Quran, one for stories, okay, or we do like option C is like stories, but we go through and we like look at the grammar of it as well.
أما أنا فأحب ذلك يعتمد على الوقت.
Okay. Yeah, Abdullah min Toronto, what's your opinion?
Let's do both.
Both. Did you like what we did yesterday when you were looking at like the mubtada and khabar in the Quran and stuff like that? Is that something that you
No.
enjoy?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's think about it. Let's think about it. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna have to go, inshallah. If you have any questions, inshallah, please ask, and appreciate you brothers turning up. Sorry, it's difficult for me to teach you while I'm holding a baby, but that's part of the fun, right?
Mhm.
MashaAllah. Okay, I'll speak to you guys later, inshallah. Abdullah in Kenya, I wanted to ask you something, if that's okay, yeah?
Okay. لا بأس.
If you want to just stay in the call.
Alaikum.
Okay, Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah.
عليكم
Wa alaikum
السلام.
salam.
So,
Assalamu alaikum, ya Abdullah in Kenya.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Alan to be khair.